Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key... And he shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Yaya Toure. No way through. Neymar finding himself in space. And this is... shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maldini can get it clear. He's cut it out. BG Pathum United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neymar. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Yaya Toure. BG Pathum United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And this is Messi. Oh, look at the space here. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
BG Pathum United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Luis Suarez. Mateus. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rijkaard. That's been slipped through. Odo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, this is a terrific run. And this is Yaya Toure. And here's Neymar. Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's superb. Impressive jump. It's a goal. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Rafael Varane. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Messi. Lovely, now then. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
BG Pathum United go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Mateus. Yaya Toure. Neymar. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Nice sequence of passes this. Messi. Now it's Messi. Drill. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game. And that brings the first half to a close.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
BG Pathum United up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que guarden cola de forma ordenada si van a hacer uso de nuestros puestos de comida. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
El dorsal 42.
And they've got a throw.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14. Iniesta. El dorsal 22.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Cruyff. Spread out to the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's going wide left. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found the way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Mateus. Mateus running with intent. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Odo. And Iniesta. Neymar making a dash for it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nice control. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really...
Shot a goal! This is a gloriously greedy performance. Pepe.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Rijkaard. Mateus. And they can counter here. Tries to play it through. Real chance! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more...
Oh, shooting chance! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point.
Rummenigge! And the ball's come loose here. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now that's well seen too. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
He's got away. Mateus. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Messi running with the ball. Ferdinand. Now it's Cruyff. And now the breakaway. Now that looks a decent ball. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Mateus. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get onto this? And this is Messi. And Messi! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Neymar, good purposeful running this. Pepe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Neymar. Pedri. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! No, that's just wide. Maldini, a picture of focus and alertness. And it's been played through. Messi! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Barcelona still making a fight of this.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And this is Cruyff. And here's Neymar. This looks promising. Oh, sweet feet. Shifted it to the flank. And that will be the final act. BG Pathum United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
No, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Rummenigge.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Xavi Alonso. Rummenigge. Well, that looks a decent ball. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Pedri. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Neymar. No change to the score, 0. Rummenigge! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Maldini. Played towards the other side. Cannavaro. Ball played for Rijkaard. Xabi Alonso really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Rummenigge.
And here's Cruyff. Now, who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief. It's Neymar! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, can they get him away? And that was very necessary. It'll be a throw-in. That's Xabi Alonso. Cruyff. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rummenigge. Oh, now he can run away with it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. They're urging him to shoot. Mateus. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good progress on the left. No, he refuses to take the bait. Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Maldini. Half-time getting close now. Takes on his marker.
BG Pathum United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now this could... Real chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Has to go back here. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substituição.
So we're off again.
BG Pathum United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Oh,
Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
BG Pathum United have their second corner now. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. And it's Varane, aimed beyond the defence. And now they can spring out of defence.
BG Pathum United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Shot a goal! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Teremos uma substituição.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Scott. Oh, well played. Rijkaard. That's good running with the ball. Pelé. And it's Neymar. That's Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Saliba. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's Gravenberch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Rijkaard! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good...
Shapes to shoot! Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Still goalless at the moment. Closing in on goal. Neymar! And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. Tries a shot! He's keen. Determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
BG Pathum United have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gravenberg. Ekitike. And Scott. Konate. Now it's Jones. Tries to play it through. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi. Rummenigge. Now, what about a counter-attack? BG Pathum United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nuno Mendes. Casado. That's destined for the flank. Almost half an hour in now. Driving on and making good progress. And he welcomes it in. And this is Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's made its way to him. Spread it left. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Knocks it into space. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. He'll fancy himself from here. But this is a great chance to take Neymar! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's gone looking for safety. And this is Pele. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! They've scored! And we have liftoff!
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Oh, nearly. BG Pathum United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Rummenigge driving forwards. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's cut it out. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
BG Pathum United looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So off we go again. And it's Del Piero. Is there... And Del Piero! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
BG Pathum United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Jones. He's picked his way through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Nuno Mendes. Casado. Takes on his marker. Now he's running away. Rijkaard. Driving through the middle. Oh, what a mistake! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. BG Pathum United with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Played out to the left flank. That's where it came from. And the return pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Jones. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, what a ball! And he's in on goal. Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
BG Pathum United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Jones.
Oh, great feat, that.
Nuno Mendes. Played into the box. Yes, ended up in no man's land. And a chance! And a neat finish! Right back in the game! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Scott. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
BG Pathum United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
BG Pathum United go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Tries to pass it. There's the shot! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Neymar running with the ball, looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Gol!
With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Uma substituição. O número 38 sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 20.
Rijkaard. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And it's Neymar. And Mateus. Rijkaard. And it's Varane. Thuram. Rijkaard. Messi wants to run onto this. Decent chance! Well taken goal. They are playing them off the park. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And that is that. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, there is Xavi, one of the great creators, inventors, one of the great visionaries of the game, Jim.
I fell in love with him and his style of play. Just unmatched in terms of intelligence and vision. He really is peerless in what he does.
Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Tchouaméni. Mateus. Looking for the run. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Chance to deliver. And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mateus. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, look at the space here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. BG Pathum United have themselves a chance from the spot. Czech clearly engaging in mind games here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
BG Pathum United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nicked it back promptly. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Look at the space here. And Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's good running with the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi, he has found a way through, and the finish! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
But they've got it again. Good running, strong and purposeful. Xavi. He's found a way through. Half an hour played now. And here's Eto'o. Adriano. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Changement en cours.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. BG Pathum United have the chance to go the other way. That's been cut out, well played. Chouameni, BG Pathum United have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. BG Pathum United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Adriano, and it's Messi. And here's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Adriano! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. He's on it, can he get away? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Messi. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Rummenigge. Pepe gives no quarter whatsoever. Lofted upfield. Now he's off and running. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Good take, and is he in? And here comes the corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. And this is Cruyff. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
BG Pathum United are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20, Eto'o.
So the action
Le
resumes.
numéro 15, Xavi. Le
That
numéro
has been
19,
cut short.
Messi.
Ibrahimovic chasing after
Le
it.
numéro 9, Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 6,
Rummenigge
le numéro
has
7.
found the net here, of course. Rummenigge. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper...
BG Pathum United are having a ball here. And he's in on goal. Oh, a bust challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's delightful. Tries to pass it through. Now shoots! And he couldn't keep it down.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The game yet to kick off, the excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. Oh, that's delightful. There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's a dangerous ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Maldini gets over and intercepts. BG Pathum United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's got the beating of his man. Neymar, he's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Pelé, Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Cruyff.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Neymar. Messi. Played out to the left flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Xavi Alonso. It's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read. Neymar. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's McAllister. That's a cute ball. Oh, that is a... He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Has another go! He doesn't look too happy with that. And the counter is on. Mateus, and he's worked it through. Rummenigge, and the shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
BG Pathum United are doing very nicely, thank you. Oh, he's all alone! BG Pathum United have got it back and they'll have another go. Cruyff. And it's Xavi Alonso. Jordi Alba.
BG Pathum United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Neymar. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
BG Pathum United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice looking ball. Dink through. He's in a good position. And a chance! Johan Cruyff, an individual masterpiece. About as smooth as it gets. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Xavi Alonso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball, and he's in here. And that's played in low.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Xavi Alonso.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Number 50.
BG Pathum United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
On the field, number 24.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Number 7, Ibrahimovic.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a sharp pass. BG Pathum United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
No way through. Xavi Alonso.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing. Rummenigge clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff. Well, they can break here. Well, he's done very well to take that back. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. Beckenbauer clears without hesitation. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's a searching pass. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Xavi Alonso, who does have an assist to his name, and it's Jordi Alba, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff with the... tries a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
McAllister certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Due shot at goal! And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
BG Pathum United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's onside! And he's intervened well there. Cruyff has found the net here, of course. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Terrific effort! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 13, Neymar. Number 23, Matthäus. Coming on the field,
Rijkaard.
number 6, Gullit. Number 22,
Almost 75
Figo.
minutes on the clock now.
Number 11,
Now it's Kaká.
Xabi Alonso.
Promising build-up.
Substitutions taking
Vitinha. Alvarez.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. BG Pathum United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Chips it through. Now it's Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Vitinha. This looks promising. Great chance! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Figo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Totti! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Rijkaard. Oh, that's nice. And here's Figo! Baresi.
BG Pathum United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
BG Pathum United. Can he finish? It is close, but that is the last of it. BG Pathum United can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things already rolling.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o.
Oh, it's come loose. Chance here to counter. Figo, and that has left him in a heap. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Neymar plays it short. Neymar. And he's heaved it away. And it's Rijkaard. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Rummenigge. It's Ibrahimovic! He's scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. He's picked his way, shapes to shoot! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now who's going to be first to this? Thuram. BT Pathum United have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Out towards the flank. Now it's Eto'o. Not the most convincing of passes. He's got away. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that for him is goal number 10. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
BT Pathum United find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Figo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard. Matthäus, played out to the left flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for the run. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, and the shot! Luis Figo, simply the maestro. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And they're threatening to fly away here. Whoever is in his path, he will always... And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say? There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the keeper beats it away. Rijkaard.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And this is Forlan. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Thuram. Rummenigge. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Figo. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And the finish!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Oh, good take in a good area. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So
Chance for a shot! And he's done it! That was a given, it always was.
yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Ibrahimovic. BG Pathum United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Ibrahimovic driving forwards. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Neymar! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Good running, strong and purposeful. Beckham. It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. Shot, can he finish? Oh, the ball's in, he goes again. Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the shot! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
BG Pathum United with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Some good work on the right flank here. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Neymar, Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Figo is always looking to play quality balls. Ronaldinho. That is ended up in no man's land. Closing in on goal. He's having a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Neymar with the short one. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now that is tiny, really tiny. Park Ji-sung given the lift of his goal. Beckham, and it's been played through.
2 added
Park
minutes have been
Ji-sung
indicated.
showing good feet. Oh, important interception. Figo, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And that signals the end of the first period. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
BG Pathum United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Figo carries the ball down the right. Rijkaard. Mateus, the man synonymous with solidity. Ibrahimovic proves just a little bit too strong. Looking for a runner. Floated through. Check, gets it away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, robust challenge. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. BG Pathum United have their third corner. Oh, great leap! And he hits the net. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And he celebrates his 30th goal. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very...